I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say,
Hey guys, welcome back to the C and J show, and I got my favorite gin and juice here, and I have my sister Neek, and we hope that you guys are having a good day today. Let's get on with this topic. Okay, so this story is coming out of Jacksonville, Florida. You know, things that are common is not common. Like common sense. It's something so simple. You be thinking like, okay, I got common sense. You probably got it a little bit. No, everybody ain't working with the same brain here. It's just really it's not. Some people have spaghetti string brains, and I'm convinced of all of that. Now, here it is. This man here, Mr. William Bernard Baker, 38 years old. Now, here it is. He did not disclose his status to his ex-girlfriend. Now, she says since 2013, 2014, they were living together. So she ended up getting sick June of 2015. But the strange thing with this, and I find it very strange and odd, is she was constantly asking him. She said she went down to the police department, and she was letting them know she was constantly asking this man, "Are you HIV positive? Are you HIV positive?" His words was no. She said they was in a committed relationship. They'd been together, I guess, for a little minute, but they were living together for this year some change. Now, I don't know, and you guys can tell us, and you may have to sit down and think about it. I know that I have asked questions, right? We all ask our mate different things at different times. I've asked, like, okay, hey, is you messing around? You cheating? You being faithful? What? Tell me something, because I just want to know. Okay. Okay, you ask those questions. But I have never, out of all the assuming that I could have done, out of all the guessing, out of all the facts that I had that was facts, out of all the lies, out of all the everything, I have never once went and constantly asked not one person, do you HIV? You got HIV? You got HIV? Is you? And constantly ask them that. There's certain things, if you have to constantly ask somebody something, it's something you didn't heard. Now, we know in the black community, okay, the African American community, all your personal business is everybody's business. People can know something the same day that you find out. And it's like, well, dang, I just went to the hospital and found out my testing. They've been and found that out too, because guess what? There's somebody in there that run their mouth so much and then told somebody something, or somebody then got sick and then passed, and whether people want to put a rumor out there or whether it's true, regardless of what it is, majority of times in your community, there's certain people that have certain things, or at least you feel like they have something, or you didn't heard a rumor. We didn't heard the rumors about some straight men being down low. Okay, and this is everybody's race, and everybody do this, but I'm talking about mine, the African American race. Okay, in our communities, their business things that are personal get put out there real quick. So if you are a straight man and you want to be down low at night, you don't want to tell nobody about that. Somebody done seen it, and somebody done told. If you call yourself walking, sneaking, you want to sneak in there into that hospital, sneak and take the test. Let me just make sure ain't nobody here. I am getting a little sick. I'm feeling like I'm sick. Let me go get checked. You go in there. You get something. Somebody in the neighborhood is working at the hospital working at the clinic, or somebody been and died from something, and then somebody family just so happened really went after they been and died and told something. Yeah, well, just, we ain't want to say nothing then, but to come to find out, they did have AIDS. And here it is, you see that this person have a whole everything, and you just not saying it. So in our community, these things happen. But what would you be thinking if, because it ain't no difference between you finding out a man is a ladies' man and he's a dog, he's a this, he fool around, or he's messing around with, this man, that man, he's down low. To me, and I'm being honest, if you have a reputation where everybody know about it and it's not good, okay, it's nothing wrong with if you are in the same sex type of relationship. That's your business. Who cares? But if you're too afraid to come out with the truth, your own self, and live your own truth, because you feel like being a masculine man means having a woman and being with one and having 5 others and a couple of baby mamas and all this other kind of drama, but really you are attracted, to the same sex, and you decide that I ain't gonna tell nobody about this. Like, how? I'm not like that person there. If I was to hear a rumor about this person, even though we cannot believe things, but I'm gonna say 80% of the times the stuff be true, because it's just certain things people can't just put on you. Like they don't. It's a reason. If someone says, even though we know everybody seem like, back in my day, drugs, the hardcore drugs, it's just say no to drugs. Only thing people was okay about and wanted you to know is they was drinking alcohol, smoking weed or cigarettes, tobacco, something like that. And the crack, the meth, the pipes, the whatever else it is, smoking, sipping and smoking and on the syrups and the different gasolines and sniffing the air conditioned air. But you know what? Before we get back to this, with the air conditioned air, even though we're talking about something serious, when I was pregnant, I really love smelling when I was pregnant with my twins, I just really love turning on the air conditioning. I would turn it off just to turn it back on. It's that smell, the air conditioning smell would do something to me. I just loved it. I really did. I don't know what that was about. But anyways, that's that. But majority of the times you hear somebody say, yeah, they doing some crack. It's like, oh, okay, I can see it for myself. But at the same time, sometimes somebody been and seen you. You was down there to that crack house, or you was having a little bit too much fun, and somebody seen that, and now everybody knows. And my thing is this, right? If you have too much, or you have a reputation that's out there, I don't even want to fool with you, because I don't want to take that chance. And I'm not saying that this is all the time, because people can put a rumor out there about someone quick. But in her case, what I don't get and don't understand is, how are you constantly asking this man? Somebody told you something. It was a rumor going around in the community that he had something, because you constantly was asking him. And good and time well, just as sure as the sky is blue and white, good and time darn well that majority of the times, if somebody have HIV, they're not gonna tell you that. They're just not. The people that do come out and they say something, and I done seen them on YouTube and they're telling their story. I mean, I applaud these people and give them everything, because honestly, you can still live, you can still do whatever. We're not in that time frame anymore where somebody got to be scared of their status and not take care of yourself. Magic Johnson, I don't know if it was an endorsement deal. I don't know. This man is still living. He's gonna outlive everybody. He's still here. He ain't gonna. He's still here and healthy as could be. The wife don't have it. The kids don't have it. So it's different things. But I just, for me, I just cannot understand constantly asking a man or a woman something and constantly asking them as if the community is talking or someone said something, and then I sit there and I'm talking to you and I have unprotected sex with you as if I'm expecting for you to tell me the truth. You're not going to do that. Because regardless of what, you don't want me to leave. You don't want to be alone. You don't want people to turn their backs on you, their heads on you, and make you feel like, oh, okay, well, nah, see, I ain't going to have no relationship with you, blah, 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 whatever. And so therefore, you're not going to say anything. But why put somebody else at risk and give them a death sentence? And the reason why I'm saying a death sentence is because of this. If you normally know that you have HIV, right? And you know this, everybody's body is different. Everybody's body is different. Some people have very strong immune systems. Some people do not. I don't have no good immune system. I would catch a cold and anything else so quick. I know, listen, when I got pregnant with my freaking twins, I knew the third day. The third day I'm walking around, I'm like, oh my God, Jesus, I'm pregnant. You know, like, it for me and my body, I would know something and something feel funny. Something ain't right. But if you have a strong immune system, okay, whatever. But what if the person that you with, that you trying to keep something a secret because you figure, oh, I had got sick one time, a couple of times, and you got your pills stored in the backyard, you done buried them, and you got all your information coming to your emails on a private whole nother email because it ain't in the mail. You got smart with that. You don't want nobody to know nothing, and you're looking healthy and you're looking good. You didn't grew your hair out and you're doing all this other kind of foolishness, and then now you get this to somebody else, but their immune system is down, as weak as could be. And now guess what? Here it is. They end up getting to get sick as could be. End up passing away and dying while you still is living. Just because their system is not as strong as yours. Like, I don't get it. No, nobody don't deserve that. Be a grown up about it. If you were sitting up there, whoever gave it to you, you know if you was taking part in wild activities. And you know, even if you was not taking part and you were the one that was being like you were trusting them and you was not a wild goose. The whole bottom line is, why not put on something? I don't care if you feel bad. You can feel bad. Listen, these couple of minutes, these moments, I don't care about what size. You can be as long as a pole, honey. I don't give a damn. You can work it like a Magic Johnson, Magic Mike, and all the rest of the people. I don't care about none of that stuff. Guess what? This is a moment. A moment is not eternal. And I'm sorry, you ain't finna screw me up like that. So if I really don't know, and I feel like I can answer what is wrong with protecting myself, because I can't depend on you. You're not dependable. And already the community is talking. Already you done got sick. You're staying sick all the goddamn time. And you're sitting up there lying about it, trying to pretend like, oh, you're working in the freezer at the job, in the warehouse. Yeah, you know, I'm so sick. Keep it going. No, you know where it's from. Stop. Okay? And for that, everybody, like, comment, subscribe, share, do whatever you need to do. And all of these videos need to be shared so people can know, listen, you, honey, you probably messed up one chick, but you ain't finna mess up nobody else's daughter and aunties and moms and take their lives by sitting up here lying just because you look half decent and healthy right now. And what make it so bad? Now you're out. So what they gonna do to you now? No, everybody need to be aware. Like, it needs to be posters every turn around in every corner, on everything. Look, beware of this man right here. He has it. He's lying. He's sitting up here trying to lie. He's not confused. He already passed it to somebody. Don't you see him? Either you're gonna protect yourself or run away from him. You have a choice. But now you know, since you cannot be honest and lie, knowing good time where you knew what you had, and I'm just so upset with her because you don't ask people that constantly. There's something gotta be wrong. You don't constantly ask nobody that. Now, me personally, if I gotta constantly I ask you, is you messing around? Is you being faithful? Do you love me? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, this is normal questions. These are every other day questions. These are every other month questions, depending on how you is. But I would never say, okay, so what you had a baby on me? Okay, let me know. You had a baby on me? And then I got to sit down and talk to somebody. Like, yeah, girl, I ask him every single week. I ask him. I'm constantly asking him, girl, okay, so do you wait? You got a baby? You didn't have a baby on me? You got a baby? Nobody don't ask stuff like that every other week. Somebody done told you something or you're guessing something is something. And nobody's going to sit up here and ask you, okay, hey, you got HIV? You got HIV? You got STD? You got gonorrhea? You got it? You got it? You got this, you got that. You don't spend your time constantly asking those type of questions. So if you done found out something, somebody done told you something, somebody is talking about something, gut feeling, God gave you something, but you're taking heed by asking, but you're turning around and ignoring it by still continuing to do whatever when you know deep down in your heart something don't feel right about this person. Like I'm constantly asking stupid questions. Just tell me, have you ever asked somebody this? Constantly ask these questions. If you have, then okay, hey, maybe that's what's coming back inside. I have no clue.
No, I don't take shit. I got no love.